What's going on with everybody? It is your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Pink Dungeon, giving it to you real raw rugged. I am back here with another reviews. This is Vince Staples, Ramona Park, broke my heart. Had to come through with the blue bonnet and the tree fit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Neck above. You know, this a decent nigga, right? We could put this nigga on television. This nigga be on a Disney Channel show. Then you feel me? Bottom's like, oh, this nigga might shoot somebody. You feel me, man? So I had to go. You know what I'm saying, man? Nice at the top. You feel me? A little danger at the bottom. You hear me? So hey, man, let's get right into this thing, man. Track number one, The Beach. The Beach is a very good intro. I love the way this starts off with the. It's like just the kind of the lack of drums with the boo doo 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 boo doo 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 boo doo doo boo. And the way that nigga just he's sliding on this right here, man. What would he say? He said, "Growing up, ain't had no lights unless it said go check the engine." That was fire. Your first rap could be a murder rap. He was really rapping on this. He kind of got off. Nigga was talking this talk here, and I feel like this is a very good way to start off an album. I feel like a lot of people don't take intros seriously anymore. And that upset me. Intros and outros, I feel like, are perfect because that's like a conversation. They say first impressions always last. Also, the last thing somebody say, you feel me? You could be having a real good conversation. Let's say you go on a date with a girl and she bad. You feel me? She look good. She talk good. Nigga, she smell good. Everything good. But then she say that last thing. That, run, say that again. You feel me? It be that last thing that's always gonna stick in your head. She be like, all right, have a good day. By the way, I'm gonna peg you tomorrow. You're like, whoa, whoa. Hey, brother, hey, you got a little too much dip on your chip. You feel me? Like that last thing always gonna stick out. And I feel like too many people don't take intros and outros seriously anymore. And I feel like the intro on this album and the outro on this album are two big highlights. So I think this was a fire intro. Shout out to The Beach. And then we go to A, Free the Homies. Thought this was a good song. I would imagine he was alluding to I Wish, because I know he is a big Ray J fan. I think Ray J was sliding on that. If I had one wish, I would defend. That nigga, I wonder what man that nigga write that song, man. That nigga was in his If I Had a Genie bag, man. That was fire, man. But this is a fire song, man. If I had one wish, I'll free the homies. Vince Staples is really good at making music. Like, listen to this album. Not that I didn't know that, but it really kind of hit me. It's like, wow, this nigga is really good at making music. I feel like everybody knows that Vince Staples is a good rapper. I could put together words. Anybody could put together words. I mean, he is, I feel like, one of the better people, but anybody could put together words and string together rhymes. It's not that difficult to do. I feel like what really sets you apart is your music making ability, and he has a good ear for beats. He can make a good hook. He can make something that stick in your head all while being lyrical. He checks every box, and he checks every box. He checks every box. Because if a nigga wants somebody to rappity rap, and I came with the nappity naps, and I'm blackity black, you feel me? He could do all of that, but he can also give you something that's gonna stick in your head the next day. That's a big thing for me. I be playing basketball, the song just be replaying in my head. So if I'm just, you know what I'm saying, hooping, and if I had one wish, I'll free the homies. Like, he has it all, and I feel like this album really certifies him as, yo, this nigga is a really good music maker, because I believe this is his best album. So yeah, track number 2, fire. And then DJ Quick. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can never go wrong with a DJ Quick reference. You can never go wrong with a DJ Quick reference with the, you know, if it don't make dollars and it don't make sense. Fire, man. And he gets a little singing back. You know, I feel like Vince is an old singing ass nigga. Like, he strike me as a nigga that be in the shower singing, like, you feel me, strong too, like Negro spiritual strong, like in the plantation. Like, I feel like when he by himself, ain't nobody in the crib, I feel like he old, you feel me, old one of them singing ass niggas. So he like to harmonize a lot, you know what I'm saying? Even on this with the DJ Quick. DJ Quick. He hit him with the DJ Quick. Like, he liked to harmonize a lot. So I'm very interested to see what that leads to, because he's done that a lot throughout his career. But I really want to hear that nigga, like, you feel me? I feel like he gonna put out a song where he just singing for real. And I feel like that's going to be interesting. I don't know how great it's going to sound, but I do think he is a person that fancies himself as a person that likes to sing. And I feel like this was a very good song. Like I said, he's rapping on here really well, but also he checks the box off of, hey, this is actually really good music. Catchy hook, everything about this, and the beats on here are perfect. And then we go to Magic. Magic is a song that I pray to God this gets on the radio, because this sounds like something that would be played in LA all the time. Money in the mattress, in the magic, in the magic, baby, this is magic. Hey, I can see this being played on LA radio with the DJ Mustard beat. Also, you get the classic DJ Mustard speech. DJ Mustard has the most hilarious speeches because his voice doesn't match his like physical. Like he just doesn't sound like he would sound like that. He looked like he would have much more of a fat nigga voice. Not saying he doesn't sound like a fat nigga because I guess he does. Now that I think about it, but the way he just sounds is very. Y'all know who this is? Like he, I don't know. He got a Jazzy Faye voice. I don't know if Jazzy Faye got a fat voice. He sounds like Jazzy Faye a little bit. Like, ladies and gentlemen, like he got that type of voice. And every time I hear him speak, I just think of Jazzy Faye, and it makes me laugh. So shout out to Buster. The beat is hard, but every time I hear this nigga speak, hey, you watch Chris Angel? I love Chris Angel. That's magic right there. Two niggas from the other side of the city just came together. Oh, that's magic. David Blaine can do that right there. Like the way that he just speaks is just hilarious to me. But fire song. Then we're gonna Nameless. This was a little interlude. Bullets Don't Have No Name. Perfectly transitioned into my favorite song on this album, When Sparks Fly. This is such a good song, man. That sample. It sounds like Sampha. I know it's not. I looked it up. Forget my name. Should have wrote it down. Don't blame me. But this freaking sample, bro, with that. That thing not hard, bro. That is such a good sample, man. And then Vince does classic hip hop right here. Make a love song that sounds like it's about a girl, but I'm talking about something else. That is old as time, but it never fails. Some stuff is just like tried and true. You look at basketball, it's nigga the hook shot, old as time, but it always gonna work. You feel me? Look at wrestling, just certain stuff in wrestling that you just don't need to change because it's always gonna work. Like it's just this format always works for me. Like I said, Tupac done did it. One of my favorite ones was Super Freak because I remember finding out that song was about weed and that blew my mind. The 2 Chainz and Jeezy song, I was like, wait, they're not talking about women, they're talking about weed on this song? That blew my mind. But what makes this song a tad bit different is that instead of saying, oh, I love my girl so much, she go everywhere, this me and my bitch, ooh, this me and my shit, ooh, this me and the glick, ooh, I mean, me and my, you know what I'm saying? Instead of him doing that, he's rapping from the perspective of the gun, which I'm pretty sure has been done before. Not maybe this specific, but like rapping from, yeah, like doing that concept and rapping from that perspective of that object, person, whatever. But I thought that was interesting. That was a little flip to it that I haven't heard. So he's rapping like, just talking about like, it's not like he's talking about, it's like he's rapping from a girl perspective, but he's really rapping from the Glock perspective, saying, you know what I'm saying, I can't wait till you get out of jail. We're gonna go 100 rounds, but really letting off 100 rounds. Like the way that he flipped this was chef's kiss. This is my favorite song. I feel like this is probably the most creative song, and that beat, like I said, man. Hey, that thing now fire, man. This is perfect. When Sparks Fly is so good. And then we go to East Point Prayer featuring Lil Baby. I like this. This is a Kenny. I think this is a Whoa Kenny. I think it's a Whoa Kenny beat. But this was really good. When I heard this, first thing I thought about was, man, Prime Dom Kennedy would sound crazy on here, bro. Prime Dom Kennedy had niggas in a chokehold, man. I was young at that time and I wasn't from the West Coast area, so I wouldn't say I was all the way in, but I did get in. When he dropped Get Home Safely, I was in. You couldn't take me out, man. But even before that, with the yellow tape and stuff like that, like niggas love Dom Kennedy. In that era of Dom Kennedy rapping over this beat would be crazy. Dom Kennedy, Baby, and Staples on this song, that would be a fire lineup. So yeah, I thought this was good. Then Vince Staples, he kind of transitioned. I thought that was kind of cool the way he transitioned it to, he said something about Atlanta, and then you got Lil Baby. I just came back and you got no way. You know, you're doing a Lil Baby voice or whatever. He had a bar about a nigga being too flawed for that. I haven't heard that in so long. I didn't even know niggas outside of Florida was calling niggas flaw. Like, if you do something like messed up, but that nigga flaw as fuck. That nigga that flaw. Boy, that shit was flaw, but you know that was flaw what you did. And that's kind of what he said on this. I didn't know that was a thing outside of Florida, but I thought that was a pretty nice callback to my youth. I haven't heard that term in so long. But fire song. And then we go to Slide. Now this, not to keep bringing other niggas' names up, but this sounds like a Schoolboy Q song in two regards. One, in the background, the nigga saying, slide, slide. slide. That sound like Schoolboy Q. It may be Vince Staples just like doubling his vocals, but that sounds just like Schoolboy Q. And I just hear Schoolboy Q all over the song. I really wish if that is Q doing those ad libs, I wish Q would have hopped on a verse because man, that was so fire. But I feel like just the little stuff he's doing right on this album with the background, with the slide, like that made the song even more better than what it already is. Like I said, I don't know if that is Schoolboy, but that does sound like him. Either way, Schoolboy or not, I love that little addition to the song. I'm always just looking for the little small things that's going to impress me because I feel like niggas who pay attention to the small things, whether it be just interest in ad libs or just noticeable things like just changes in inflections and just different things, or just the way that he transitioned that verse to Baby with the Atlanta, and then you got Baby coming in rapping. Like I just like the little stuff like that, and I feel like he really curated and was very careful what he did on this. This was fire, very very fire song. Slide. Fire. Then we go to track number 9, Paper Cuts. Another fire sample. At this point, I'm just thinking this is a very good album. That's the only thing that I'm thinking at this point. I'm like, he's really delivering, and this might be his best album. The Paper Cut was super duper hard. And then we go to Lemonade, which is something I could feel like hearing on a LA radio station. Once again, not from LA. I am a Florida boy to the end of it. But I could hear this being on the LA radio station. I could be wrong. Correct me, LA niggas. Because it sounds like a very LA summer song. I feel like there's summer songs, and then there's summer songs that are specific to that region. I say that because this sounds like something that you would be walking around drinking lemonade in LA, you know what I'm saying? You see the Crip nigga, hey, I'm not from this side of town, you know what I'm saying? Just that's a good day. This sounds like a LA summer song. Like a Florida song, niggas don't be drinking lemonade in the summertime. Niggas drink honey drippers. Shout out to that if you know what a honey dripper is. Freeze cups, that's what niggas call them in other places in Florida. Miami niggas call them lily dillies. I don't even know how to explain it. Just Google honey dripper and you'll see what it is, or freeze cup or whatever. I don't know if they drink that outside of like the deep south, but yeah, they call them honey drippers in Jacksonville, lily dillies, and whatever you at. But yeah, I would imagine that would be like the Florida version of the song. And you got Ty Dolla. You can't get more LA than Ty Dolla, man. Ty Dolla, I feel like if you an LA artist and you don't got a song with Ty Dolla, I don't feel like you're an actual like established LA artist. Like I feel like you gotta have a Ty Dolla stamp of approval, high key. And this was a good song. Ice cold lemonade in his fade. Ice, something, ice cold lemonade. Like, yeah, I feel like this is definitely something that can get played. And he has multiple songs on here that I feel like can get him radio play. I don't know if that was the objective, but I just think that's cool because Vince Staples been listening to this nigga forever. You know what I'm saying? So just to hear him, I mean, I was listening to that first song I heard about that boy was Baron Davis. That was so long ago. You know what I'm saying? So to hear him go from that to this, I mean, just that's beautiful, man. Shout out to that boy, man. Then we go to Player Ways. I mean, the song entitles what it is. Nigga in his player bag. He in his Los bag. Shout out to Los and Nutty. Those some Detroit niggas. Los got a song where he literally starts off the verse. He said, I'm a no good piece of shit dog ass nigga. Nigga just letting you know what he is off the meat rack. You know what that type of nigga that is. And that's kind of what, Brett saying right here. He like, hey, I'm not a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? I will cheat on you. I will go smash another girl, then go smash a girl right after that. And yeah, that's kind of how I am. Not gonna go sleep in your bed. I will stay up and look at you like a psychopath just in case you wake up and try to shoot me. Like he is in definitely, you know what I'm saying, nigga dipping his, you know what I'm saying? Nigga dipping his Hillshire Farm meat in different, you feel me, barbecue bars. You feel me? That made no sense. Barbecue bars. I've been barbecue grill. You get what I'm saying, man. But yeah, this is a good song. And if we go to Mama's Boy, I'm always pro mom songs. Shout out to Sage, aka Navy Blue. That nigga discography is just pro mom. And they got a bar. He said he told his mom he loved her a couple thousand times. You know what I'm saying? So hey, fire. But yeah. This is a good song. Didn't really have too much to say about it. Then we go to Bang That, which is a song also with the Mustard beat. I did like the first Mustard song a little bit better, but this also is a good song. And what I appreciate about this song is that it sounds different from Magic because this sounds nothing like Magic. And it would have been very easy to just be like, hey, Mustard, give me two of them Magic type beats. You feel me? But they actually went in to make two very different songs. And this doesn't have a, my name Mustard. When I say bang that, I ain't talking about the bitches. Like, you didn't get that whole Mustard speech. So, very, very different song. Then we go to another interlude with the Spirit of Monster Cody. No, it's like an LA gangbanging legend, if I'm not mistaken. Then we go to track number 15, Rose Street. This was the first single, or maybe the first single I heard. I was going to say first single release, but maybe it's the first single that I heard from the album. Fire single. I thought this was a very fire single. And then transition to the last song with the blues. I thought the blues was also just a nice way to close it out, going back from the intro, that very memorable intro, to the very memorable outro. Like, he was really, really rapping. You know what I'm saying? Rose Street kind of transitioned into him calling the flower place, I guess, to put flowers on his dead homie's grave or whatnot. So I thought that was just an interesting way to transition that into the blues, and then he just raps some very heartfelt raps. And I'm like, yo, this nigga put together one of the ones, man. Vince put his foot in his album, and I just gotta say, shout out to that boy, man. Salute the brother. You feel me? So, hey, that's all I gotta say. Very, very enjoyable album. Go check it out. Did you guys like it? Until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play. Man, y'all holla at your partner, man.